What do you think? Is Yamal destined to surpass CR7, or is the pressure too high? Drop your opinion below. Leave a like to help the channel grow, and don't forget to hit subscribe for more deep football analyses. In the history of football, greatness is usually built over time. It took Lionel Messi years to dominate the world, and it took Cristiano Ronaldo hundreds of games to transform from a flashy winger into a lethal goal machine. But today, the football world is witnessing a paradox. An 18-year-old kid from the streets of Rocafonda is doing things that Cristiano Ronaldo could only dream at his age. Today, we break down the hidden data, the dark reality of early fame, and the shocking comparison between Lamine Yamal and the legendary CR7. Is Yamal truly better, or are we witnessing the creation of a massive media illusion? Let's remove the hype and look strictly at the facts. When Cristiano Ronaldo was 18, playing for Sporting Lisbon and early Manchester United, he was heavily criticized for being too individualistic. He had scored less than 10 professional goals. Now, look at Lamine Yamal. Before even reaching his prime, Yamal has already provided nearly 50 goals and assists in a single season for Barcelona, conquered Europe with Spain, and became a top contender for the Ballon d'Or. In terms of impact, mature decision-making, and raw statistics, the 18-year-old Yamal isn't just ahead of Ronaldo, he is light years ahead. To understand their differences, we must look at how they were raised. Ronaldo grew up in poverty in Madeira, fighting his way through rejection. When he arrived in Manchester, Sir Alex Ferguson had to break his bad habit and sculpt him into a professional. Yamal's upbringing was different, yet terrifyingly similar. Raised in the dangerous 304 neighborhood of Rocafonda, Yamal was thrown into Barcelona's La Masia, the most advanced football factory in the world. He didn't just learn to play. He was scientifically engineered to handle the highest tactical pressure before his brain was fully developed. But here is the dark truth that Barcelona fans don't want to hear. Ronaldo's slow start was actually his biggest blessing. His body evolved naturally. He didn't play 60 high-intensity games a year at age 17. Today, modern football is demanding way too much from young bodies. We saw what happened to Ansu Fati, and we saw what happened to Pedri. Yamal is playing under extreme physical stress. Cristiano Ronaldo's real superpower wasn't just his talent, it was his legendary longevity, playing at the top level, even past 40 years old. Will Yamal's knees survive the brutal calendar of modern football? To understand the true scale of this danger, Barcelona's famous academy has produced some of the greatest talents in football history. For broken promises, he inherited Lionel Messi's number 10 shirt and looked destined to rule Europe. After a series of brutal knee injuries, look at Pedri. He played over 70 matches in a single year. He faces constant muscle tears. This is the terrifying reality. Is no longer just a sport that consumes its stars. When Ronaldo was 18, but the winter breaks existed, FIFA and UEFA are expanding tournaments and creating a relentless cycle. At age 17, in the most brutal, every single week, this is exactly where the comparison. Cristiano Ronaldo didn't become a legend. He became a legend. Ronaldo invested millions of dollars. Using cryotherapy and strict sleep schedules, he transformed his anatomy into an unbreakable machine. That's your availability. He adjusted his play style and protected his joints from unnecessary tackles. To the ultimate question than Cristiano Ronaldo ever did. Born in a modern era. But football doesn't reward a great start, the last man standing. Yamal doesn't just need to maintain his talent, of brutal tackles and immense mental pressure for over a decade. The crown belongs to the Portuguese icon, but because of how he refuses to finish, make sure to smash that like button, and don't forget and turn on the notification bell. We must look at history. La Masia. But it has also become a graveyard. Think about Ansu Fati. At 18, he was faster, sharper, but his body couldn't sustain the elite physical pressure. His career was completely derailed between Barcelona and the national team. Today, and looks like a shadow of his former self, facing Lamine Yamal. Modern football. It is a multi-billion-dollar entertainment business, and spits them out when they break. The physical demands were high, and the number of matches per season was manageable. Today, adding more matches and with zero time for recovery. Yamal was already playing against grown men. High-intensity matches in the world. His muscles and joints are pushed to the absolute limit. Gets dangerous just because he scored goals, because he survived. Into his own body, hyperbaric chambers, long before sports science became mainstream. From a skinny winger, Ronaldo understood and as your best ability, moved into the box. This brings us back. Lamine Yamal has undeniably achieved a higher peak at 18. He is a tactical genius, with skills that defy his age. It rewards. To match Ronaldo's legacy, he needs to survive 15 more years, endless flights. Until Yamal proves he can maintain this insane work ethic, Ronaldo remains the king of discipline. Not because of how he started. If you enjoyed this deep football analysis, to help the channel grow, to hit that subscribe button,